This is the final Dhamma talk or last Dhamma talk of training retreat, training period. So already we have started some philosophical teaching of the Buddha. These are very technical, scientific and philosophical arguments and rational. That is why I say this is the teaching of the early Buddhist doctrine. I mentioned early Buddhist doctrine considered plus 20 years like that. But it is called in Pali language Patama Bodhi Samparayana. So in early Buddhist doctrine, especially dependent co-origination is a the highest teaching methods in Buddhism. Then today I am going to explain each and everything by considering time, each and everything on a dependent co-origination. Then Paticca Samuppada. This is very popular when we can use cause and effect theory. In Sinhala, Hetupala Dhamma, cause and effect theory. This is the real theory in the world about human being, animate and inanimate things. This is a real explanation. I will explain how you can see that how it's very important, why it's very important like that. Today we gather to reflect one of the deepest teachings of the Buddha, the very heart of his realization, Paticca Samuppada, dependent origination. If I mention more academically or more classification, we can add co, dependent co-origination. In the topic I have mentioned that, but some translation I have found dependent origination, but the real translation is dependent co-origination. The real translation of the Pali language into English. If you want to get more information about how to use dependent co-origination, you can find information about the Paticcasamuppada, why it is important. The Buddha say, Yo Paticcasamuppadam passati, so dhammam passati. So, yo dhammam passati, so Paticcasamuppadam passati.
Cycle back.
Yeah, it is a circle. Then, but we are very familiar, another word called in the Pali language, yo dhammam passati, so mam passati. But I think it is more than that, this is the highest definition. Then Dhamma also we can include into Paticcasamuppada. Then the first thing that you need to understand is Paticcasamuppada or cause and effect theory. Then only you will be able to understand Dhamma. What's the meaning of Dhamma? Dhamma has several meanings. It depends on context. Now I am going to one by one explain. So, first of all, you need to understand cause and effect theory or dependent co-origination, Paticcasamuppada. Then you should understand Dhamma. After contemplating or after reflecting, after deep investigating, you will be able to follow Dhamma. So now you have to understand, or now you need to understand what's the word of Dhamma. It is not only good. Dhamma we use in the several, we use that for the several situations, like kusala Dhamma and akusala Dhamma. Unwholesome also the Dhamma and wholesome also the Dhamma. Here that means Dhamma meaning that's a nature. Nature.
The category of class.
Yeah. If we take only Dhamma, sometimes we think Buddha's whole the teaching. Yeah. We use that for that also. Buddha's all the teaching like all the Stanza, Suttas or Sutta Vinaya Abhidhamma, we call Buddha's teaching or Buddha's Dhamma. But when we use, sometimes we use the word of Dhamma for bad things, Akusala Dhamma, with unwholesome action, and Kusala Dhamma with wholesome action. And also we have Papa Dhamma, Akusala Dhamma, and we have more, we use the word of Dhamma for to explain Kamma. We say this is nature. And we use Dhamma for the happening around us, like nature, the windy and also rainy time. And if somebody is suffering cancer, we say this is the nature of the human being, like that. The nature meaning Dhamma. And we have another, we use the Dhamma, the word of Dhamma for the Abhidhamma, the deep Dhamma collection. Here also we use that word. And also the whole that Buddha's teaching, we use that Buddha's Dhamma, Buddha's teaching, like that. Then now I think you are a little bit familiar, or now you understood something about the word of Dhamma. Then here what is understand, try to understand something about dependent co-origination, what is happening around us, right? What is happening around us. Then Buddha totally reject creationism. Creationism. Well, Mr. Buddha mentioned about that earlier. Creationism. The most of them believe everything is created by supernatural power. The Buddha said everything created by cause and effect. Then no any other one. I think when I talk about the creationism, create of the world, we have I think I have read. They say we have first create universe or world. After 7 days, we'll create sun and moon. Look at this one. Think logically. Without sun and moon, how they count 7 days? They mention their statement. First, some supernatural power created the universe or world. After 7 days ago, supernatural being created sun and moon. Then how did they count? How did they count? Now, I have explained what is Paticcasamuppada. And now little bit difficult. Then be awareness and keep your awareness and concentrate. Paticcasamuppada has two phases or two sides. Everything has a two side. That duality concept, we have duality. If there is light, that meaning there is darkness. But you can see through your eyes only one side. There is light, you can see. But because of darkness, light exists. Then everything has two sides, which is called duality concept. It's called duality concept. Then Paticcasamuppada also has, or dependent coordination also has, two slides or two phases, which is called Anuloma Paticcasamuppada and Patiloma Paticcasamuppada. What are they? Anuloma Paticcasamuppada and Patiloma Paticcasamuppada. What we have to practice? Anuloma or Patiloma?
Both?
We need to practice, we need to understand Patiloma. Patiloma meaning not what we are doing. We have to overcome this system. People born in this world and they doing a job, and again they will die, again the same thing now happening now. Then we want to change this. If you want to change, you need to follow Patiloma Paticcasamuppada, revised one. Now that's what we are doing here. What we are doing, this journey, circle of journey, or circle of birth and death. We need to change this our life. Then first of all you need to understand the dark side or bad side, or Patiloma Paticcasamuppada according to Dhamma. The forward order. In the Paticcasamuppada Sutta, the Buddha explained the 12th link by which suffering arises. The first one is Avijja Paccaya Sankhara. What is the Avijja? I think already you know about something about that. Avijja meaning lack of understanding the Four Noble Truths, three universal characteristics. No? Avijja. Avijja is ignorance, is the main cause for us to suffer in this world. And also Avijja, because of lack of understanding or lack of knowledge of Four Noble Truths, what we are doing, we create sankhara, or wholesome and unwholesome action, both. This is sometimes argument. Ignorance means lack of understanding about Four Noble Truths, like that, or cause and effect theory. Then sometimes people do good things because of ignorance. Because of ignorance we do both good and bad, according to this concept. Okay? Try to understand by yourself. Then Sankhara Paccaya Vijnana. With actions, consciousness arises. Our deeds shape the follow of the awareness, craving karmic seeds into future experience. And Vijnana Paccaya Nama Rupa. The first three, Avijja and Sankhara and Vijnana. You have three. What are they? Avijja, Sankhara and Vijnana. Those are called previous birth. Not this birth. Previous birth. What is the reason? Because of the Avijja, we did so many good and bad things. As a result of that, we have another powerful movement called Vijnana. Vijnana also departed consciousness. Chutisita, departed consciousness. Those all things, our previous life. Now we have another Vijnana Paccaya Nama Rupa. With consciousness arise mind and body. The mental function, feeling, perception, intention, and the physical form develop together. Now you have life. You have mind and body. Because of your previous actions like ignorance and sankhara and vijnana. Now you have mind and body. Now you have mind and body. Then not only that, vijnana pacca nama rupa pacca salayatana. With mind and body, we have 6 sense bases arise. Now you have eye sense, nose sense, ear sense. Now you have sense. Now salayatana pacca passo. With 6 senses bases, contact arises. And passa pacca vedana, with contact, feeling arises. Pleasant and painful or neutral feeling we have. Vedana pacca tanha. With feeling, craving arises. Which kind of feeling? Pleasant feeling and painful feeling, neutral feelings. Sukha vedana, dukkha vedana, adukkama sukha vedana. Then tanha pacca upadana. With craving, clinging arises. We grasp at possessions, views, rituals and the ideas of self. And upadana pacca bhava. With clinging, becoming arises. Bhava pacca jati. Then present life ends. After the final one is present life is what? Bhava. We create something. Then again we have jati. Jati meaning future. Now in this Paticca you met 3 stages. What are they? Last previous birth. Avijja, sankhara and vijnana. Those are related to previous birth or previous life. Then current moment we have mind and body and 5 sense. Through 5 sense what we are doing? We are searching something, sounds like that, no? Then we listen some sound, beautiful sounds and listening. And when we see something beautiful, we create some feeling. We create some feeling. Then you create craving. Then because of craving, now you can see what is happening. No? After Vedana, with content, feeling arises. Vedana pacca tanha. Then feeling, craving arises. Now you have craving, tanha pacca upadana. What's the difference between craving and upadana and tanha? Or how you can understand that? Upadana means highly we grasp something. For an example, as a human being, we need foods.
Temporary.
Not temporary. Everybody has tanha or craving. You have now your own requirements and basic things. You say this is mine, this is mine, this is my daughter, this is my husband, this is my wife, this is my laptop, this is my car. That's the upadana. Then upadana pacca bhava. Then you have created your own world. You have created. Nobody created your life. You are the person who have created your life by craving and feelings and through your 6 senses, right? You have created your own. Nobody created. You are the person you have created. Then upadana pacca bhava, bhava pacca jati. Then bhava. Then jati is not a present life, it's the next life. Jati. Next movement. Then it is related to future life. Future meaning I'm not going to say tomorrow, day after tomorrow, after 2 years, but tomorrow, or future meaning after this second, maybe, no? Future. Future meaning next movement.
Next moment.
Yeah. Then we are the person we have created next moment. Then because of jati, with becoming birth arises you know what will happen. Now you already have a life, you birth, now you can change the movement of your life. You had you was as a child, and after you became youngest one and you married, now you can see now what is happening for you, a decay and something happening, no, not like the first time. Now you are very different than the first time. Then Jatipatya, Chara Marana, Chara, aging or decay, and Marana or death. And after death, what will happen? Soka Parideva. Then from birth arises again, from birth arises aging, death, sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief, and despair. Then this is the circle. This is the meaning of Dhammachakra. We have a symbol, Dhammachakra symbol. This is the routing method. Birth and death and birth. During death and birth, you have some routing system. Same thing is happening. Then you are the creator of your life, and you are the destroyer of your life. Destroy means you are the only person who can eradicate all the good and bad, both, according to this concept of good and bad. Then I think that it is called forward Paticca Samuppada, Anuloma Paticca Samuppada. Then this is the next one, the revised order, Patiloma Paticca Samuppada. Then in the Vibhanga Sutta explained, the Buddha explained the revised when ignorance is, action cease. When action cease, consciousness cease. You can see now.
So it stopped the cause.
Yeah, stop the cause, and then one by one you can eradicate. One by one you can defeat. This is the system. Then if you want to get higher position, you need to eradicate first avidya or whatever. Or you can start wherever you want. This is a circle, no? There is not a starting point. Buddha never said this is the starting point, but Buddha have to understand. He explained from sometime avidya, and I have seen some suttas started from creed. There are only 2 points he highly emphasizes.
But still the
Yeah,
circle.
it's still the circle. If it is circle, you can
Pick
pick
somewhere.
wherever you want.
Yeah.
If you select, for an example, jati,
You can go back.
it is arise because of what? You can see, Charamarana, you know, you can see that, the circle system. Then the Buddha declared Evame tassa kevalasa dukkha kandasa nirodho hoti. Thus there is the cessation of whole mass of suffering. Then we have a simple example. There is A, there is B. If there is no B, if there is no A, there is no B. Like that. This is the theory. So the Buddha explained that in the sutta, when this is, that is, this arising, that arises. When this is not, that is not. This is cessation, that ceases. Then this soul liberation is possible by removing ignorance, cultivating wisdom, and cutting off the craving, the chain collapse, and suffering ends. Then please practice with Paticca Samuppada, Patiloma or reverse order. Then only you can, you will be able to attain arahantship. Then you have a practice method, middle way, You know that already, you have heard about this one. So you have to practice middle path. Middle path is not practicing self-indulgence and self-mortification. It is another path that you can practice by practicing sila, morality, samadhi, concentration, and wisdom, panya. The Buddha gave simile a blind turtle in the ocean surfaces once every 100 years. On the ocean floats a yolk with one hole. The chance that turtle's head goes through that hole is almost impossible. It is not possible. So too, the Buddha said, rare is human birth, and rarer still is meeting the Dhamma. The story reminds us we should not waste the opportunity. Know that we are human. Now that we have heard Dhamma, let us use it, break the circle of Paticcasamuppada. Now don't worry, because you are now human being. Now you can see how difficult become a human being. But if you are unable to understand the circle, this pattern, cause and effect theory, how unfair, no, how unfortunate, then please practice. Then the finally I am going to conclude my Dhamma talk today. When causes are present, suffering arises. When causes and end, suffering ceases. By developing sila, morality, samadhi, concentration, and panya, wisdom, we remove ignorance, craving, step by step, collapsing the whole chain of suffering. Then see Paticcasamuppada, then only you will be able to see Dhamma. So if somebody can see Paticcasamuppada, who will be able to see Dhamma? So this is the final things. Then please practice Paticcasamuppada, especially Patiloma, not Anuloma, Patiloma, Paticcasamuppada. Already we are practicing Anuloma Paticcasamuppada. We are doing the same thing. But if you can practice Patiloma, the opposite one of this life, opposite thing, then please practice in your day-to-day life. Try to practice that. Then only you can be a highest person in Buddha's teaching. So time has come to stop the Dhamma talk. Then I'm not going to prolong anymore my Dhamma talk. So I'm going to wind up my Dhamma talk today.